Jack, who had been shot dead, miraculously came back to life with his chest wound completely healed, though a rope was tied around his body. Paul's family upstairs kept waving their hands frantically. Confused, Jack walked into the house, where Bella finally explained everything to him. Regular infected individuals lose all brain function, but there's a special type of infected person in this world. Their brains remain completely normal, and they inherit all the physical advantages of zombies, able to heal from any disease or injury. The only downside is that after serious injuries or periodically, they fall into a frenzy state. That day, the dog suddenly barked twice without warning. Paul realized he was about to go berserk. After closing the door, agonizing screams soon echoed from inside. Bella's heart felt like it was being stabbed with knives. All she could do was silently wait by the door as time passed. Jack voluntarily came over to take her place on watch. However, no one expected the little sister to suddenly collapse while playing outside. Bella realized she was having a heart attack. With their current primitive medical conditions, there was no way to save her. Jack suggested infecting her with the zombie virus like her brother, but Bella firmly shook her head in refusal. Paul's case was 1 in a million, and even surviving this long, he had suffered tremendously. In the end, they decided to let the little sister pass away peacefully. After Paul emerged from his frenzy, the family spent her final moments together. It was also time for Jack to leave. He set off on his journey to find his wife. Meanwhile, in a nearby forest, Owen's men discovered the hidden car. The couple who had previously taken over the villa were exactly the targets Owen had been desperately searching for. The closest residence to where the car was hidden was Bella's villa. Owen decided to search there. Jack, sleeping in the snow, was suddenly awakened by chaotic footsteps. After the noise disappeared and he came out to look, he saw numerous footprints in the snow. The vehicles were heading straight toward Bella's villa. A strong sense of unease rose in his heart, and he quickly rushed back along the original path. From a distance, he saw the villa had been occupied by a large number of militia. At that moment, Owen was interrogating them about his daughter's whereabouts because his men had found something she had left behind there. Meanwhile, Jack quietly slipped past the guards and successfully infiltrated the villa. He found Paul hiding in the kitchen, asked about the enemy numbers, then casually pulled out his weapon and took out the guards stationed throughout the house. But when he reached the main hall, several guns were pointed at his head. Surprisingly, Jack drew his knife and slit his own throat. The men nearby were completely stunned, but only Bella understood Jack's intention. She quietly retreated from the hall with Paul. Sure enough, it wasn't long before Jack completely entered his frenzy state and instantly eliminated Owen and his men. However, this time Bella hadn't tied him up beforehand. She could only flee the villa with her son. Jack's roars also attracted countless zombies from the surrounding area. By the time Jack woke up the next day, the villa had been completely overrun by zombies. He found a letter Bella had left on the table. The mother and son had already driven north. If fate allowed, they might meet again someday. Jack smiled as he picked up the little sister's favorite doll, carrying it with him as he continued heading north.